Nowadays, we feel so detached from ourselves and laws, and it's because we never take the time out to honor our emotions. See, our emotions is just another form of energy. It's just energy in motion. And when it's inside of our bodies, it's indicating that there is something inside of us that needs to be honored and needs to be fixed. And so whenever we have our emotions, we tend to judge it. And when we judge it, that's what feelings are. When we come out and put a label on what our emotions are, that's what you call feelings. And so whenever we have feelings come up or emotions come up and then we label them as feelings, it's time for you to take a moment and sit and figure out, what is this actually telling me about me? Today, we want everything to just go like this. Flow, 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 with no stopping. But there's going to be times, especially when your emotions are coming up and you're trying to come back to yourself and your center, where you need to have a moment and sit with yourself and really understand, okay, why is this feeling coming up? And so when you do that, think about, okay, what exactly am I experiencing right now? Am I experiencing pain? Am I experiencing loneliness? What am I feeling? Because when we take the moment to sit with our feelings and what's going on, that's how we honor our emotions and honor our feelings. We're giving it its time and its space, a non-judgmental space to just be. Because this is clearly, if it's coming up for you, it's clearly something that you need to know. It's something that you need to sit with and spend time with to get to know and understand you. When you take full responsibility for everything that you experience and everything that you feel, regardless of if someone else, you believe someone else caused that, it's still a personal issue that you got to take on and figure out. And so when you take the time out and think about, okay, what is this really saying about me? What is it that I need in this moment that's going to make me feel better, that's going to shift my energy? That's when you'll start to realize that there may have been maybe some values or some needs that you want in that moment that just have not come up. Try not to judge your emotions or your feelings as good or bad. 9 times out of 10, the reason why we feel so disconnected with ourselves is because we place so much strict and harsh judgment on ourselves, and we're judging if our emotions are good or bad when they just are. Every single feeling and emotion that we have serves us. They make us human, they make us who we are. And so it's important not to judge them, because you want to give them their space to tell you something about you. Learning about yourself isn't always so pretty. It's not going to always be peaches and sunshine and all of that. Sometimes it's going to be some real harsh and painful things, but we got to hear it. We have to. Because every time you chip away from all of the cloud that's been placed on you, that's been all of the judgments that you've placed on yourself, is you're opening yourself to receive more light, more blessing, more life. So you're actually growing into exactly who you need to be. So whenever you have emotions and feelings that come up, don't judge them. Sit with them. Figure out what it's trying to tell you about you. What it's trying to tell you about your needs that hasn't been met. And then if you can, meet those needs. Everything is a learning opportunity if you choose to look at it like such. But if you don't, you'll just continue to go over the same lessons, the same tribulations, over and over and over and over and over again. And until you get it, you'll be stuck at level 1. It's like, think about life like a video game. And we get to different levels and different stages, depending on if you have passed that level, right? And so if you're sitting with your emotions and you're like, nah, that's not happening. I'm too tough. I don't need to do this. I don't need to feel this. I'm mad as hell, but I'm not going to figure out what I'm mad as hell about. That doesn't do anybody any good, and it definitely doesn't do you any good. So you're just going to be that same person going through the same struggles, the same patterns, and become stagnant in life because you refuse to sit and figure out what these emotions that actually serve a purpose in your life are trying to tell you. So sit with them. Give yourself time and space to process everything that's going on. That's how you get to the next level. And the next level doesn't mean that life gets a little bit easier. It just means that your perspective is just a little bit more expanded, so you're coming better equipped to take on the next level, because the next level is going to have next level problems, next level shit to deal with. So it's not saying that it's going to get peachy and sweet. It's just saying that you'll become a better person because of it, and you'll be able to take on your life in a better way. And so we have to really understand the importance of honoring our emotions, sitting with our feelings, understanding what they're telling us, and then meeting those needs. I hope you enjoy.